down these numbers, please. All right? Write down the number 252. Write down the number 252. Then I want you to write down the number 2,520. 2,520. Then I want you to write down the number 315. And I want you to write down the numbers 5557. 5557. We already talked a little bit about the number 63. There are 63 work days left this year. We already talked about the fact that there's 93 calendar days. But I want to talk about the activities that you could be doing in the next 63 work days that would help you take more listings and make more sales. So I wrote down here, the number 252 represents 63 work days at 4 hours of prospecting per work day. So if you circle the number 252, that's the number of hours of prospecting that you could do. If you write down the number 2,520, that represents 40 contacts a day per work day. Remember, how many days off are we going to get in the next 3 months?
30.
We're going to get 30 days off, a whole month in the next 3 months.
Wow.
Okay? So we're going to do 40 contacts per work day, not per calendar day, per work day. And that comes up to 2,520 contacts. Now, let me ask you guys a question. If you talk to 2,500 people in the next 63 work days, could you generate some leads? Could you generate some buyers and sellers? Come on.
Yes.
Okay, think about it. Okay, let's make it even more ridiculous. You're standing in front of Costco, okay? And people are coming in and out of Costco all day long, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And you talk to 2,520 people standing in front of Costco, and you ask them, when do you plan on moving? When do you plan on moving? I'm curious, when do you plan on moving? Have you ever thought, when do you plan on moving? If you did that 2,500 times, would you find somebody that wanted to buy or sell a house?
Yep. Yes. Definitely.
Now, if you can stand in front of Costco or Walmart or one of those stores, I suggest you do it, okay? But usually they won't let you, so you're going to have to go next best thing, door to door, okay? Why do we do that? Because that's where the people are, all right, generally speaking. So you can do that in front of Disneyland. You can do it in front, well, don't do it in front of Disneyland because there's a lot of guests there from out of state. Nah, don't do that. Contact somebody that's a decision maker. Not necessarily a buyer seller, just a decision maker. That's a contact. 2,520 of those in 252 hours. Now, what I want you to do to get the most out of this is I want you to go door knock 315 doors. That's where the 315 came from. That's 5 expireds a day, 5 days a week, not Saturday and Sunday, unless you want to take Monday and Tuesday off and do that. No, don't take Monday off, you'll miss the meeting, okay? Or don't take Tuesday off because it's a blitz day. Wednesday's another blitz day. Thursday's a bad day. And God forbid you should take Friday off. So take Saturday and Sunday off, okay? That's okay. You've got to recharge your batteries. You've got to recharge your batteries. No 7-day wonders, okay? You must recharge your batteries. So what if you talk to 5 expireds a day for the next 63 work days? That's 315 expireds at the door. You guys with me? 315 expireds at the door. If you talked to if you knocked on 315 expireds at the door, percentage of those are going to be home? 40%. We know it's between 28 and 32%. Between 28 and 32% of people are home. That's the number, okay? 28 to 32%. So if you use 30% as a number, that means that you're going to actually talk to about 100 expireds at the door. At the door, get it? If you talk to 100 expireds at the door over the next 63 work days, are any of those going to turn into listings for you possibly? Yes. Could you convert one? Could you convert two? One or two? Could I get 5? Eddie's shaking his head over there. Okay, what could you convert, Eddie, if you talk to 100? 75%. No, you're not going to convert all. I love that optimism. 30%? Maybe. That would be 30 of them you could convert to appointments, probably. Certainly. And if you converted 30 to appointments, how many listings would you take? Half of them? 50% is a horrible number. But 50% would be a great number, right? In 50%, half of them, you could get 15 listings. If you took 15 listings in this marketplace today, how many of those do you think might go into escrow?
14, 15.
Well, even if we use 50%, even if we use the same 50%, that means 7 of those are going to go into escrow if you just did nothing else but went and did 315 door knocks, 100 people were home, you set 30 appointments, took 15 listings and 7 of those sold and were to close escrow at our average of $10,000 a deal. That's an additional $70,000 on that one item that you could potentially earn between now and the end of the year, 2013. Now, maybe not all of them will close. That'd be horrible. Some might fall over into the first quarter, but oh darn. Would that be okay still?
Yes.
So,
Do it.
so it's possible. Are you with me? It is possible. And that's what we've got. We think we can, or we think we can't. It's possible. Now, if you went out and you saw 315 expireds, and you went out and saw 350, you previewed 315 properties. Now, let me ask you a question. When you're out previewing property in your career, in however long you've been in the business, has there ever been a time when you're out previewing property or showing property where you find a client, somebody who wants to potentially buy or sell a house? Does that ever happen?
Yes.
Have you ever closed an escrow because of that activity?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. 1, 2? Maybe there's only a couple of deals there. Maybe. So there's 2 more transactions. So we have 7 and 2. We have how many now?
9.
9. At $10,000 a deal is $90,000. Are we having a better Christmas yet?
Yes.
Is Christmas getting a little bit better?
Yeah.
You're damn right it is. So, over the last few weeks, we've been watching a couple of videos. We heard from Bill Porter. We've heard from Diana Nyad. And now I want to show you a quick video, if you guys would walk over here, please, quickly.